Hello guys, today's video will be a tutorial on how to do Hello World in x86-64 assembly with NASM and compiled with CMake. So this is my CMake lists.txt file. In this series, we will eventually code a game in assembly, which is Pong. But first, let's just get to the basics and do Hello World because we need to do the basics first. But even when we're doing the basics, keep in mind that this is for the more advanced people in assembly. Uh, this video is for those who are more advanced in assembly. So I highly recommend learning the basics of NASM or watching my MASM tutorials. If you do choose to watch my MASM tutorials, do just remember that NASM is just MASM but with different syntax. So not much is going to change. But anyways, this is our bash file to compile it, and now let's get to it. So we begin with our main file. And inside our main file, actually, we're gonna start with the text section. So we do section.text, then we do global underscore start to create a global variable called start. And start will actually be the entry point to the program. So now we just need to write a description for start. So I'll just say the entry point to the program. Okay. Then now we can actually get to it. So we do underscore start colon to actually define underscore start. Okay, now we need to import some external functions. So we want to import the print and exit function. So we do extern print and extern exit. Now, inside underscore start, we can use these. So the print function takes in one argument, and that is the effective address of the string which we want to print. In this case, uh, and this argument goes in the RDI register. And so, our string will just be MSG, so we do load effective address RDI MSG. Then we call the print function. Next, we want to exit our program, and so we need to call the exit function. And this also takes in one argument, which is the exit code, and that argument goes in RDI. So we again do move RDI, and then our exit code will just be 0x00. And then we call exit. Okay, there we go. Now we actually want to define the print and exit functions. That's where our utils.asm file comes in. Actually, let me see something. This is our main dot. Okay, I accidentally wrote the code for main.asm inside utils.asm, so I'm just gonna copy this. What happened? I'm gonna copy this, paste it in main.asm, and this is utils.asm. So I'll remove this. Sorry for the inconvenience there. Basically, I just wrote everything in main.asm inside utils.asm, and I was about to write everything in utils.asm inside main.asm, so that would have been bad. So it's good that I switched it, or else I would be running around trying to find out what issue happened, if you get what I mean. Moving on, let's get to utils.asm. So this also needs section.text, text, then global, and we want to create two global variables, the print global variable, then we do global, and then we want to create another global variable. This, I think, yeah, this is exit. Okay, now we can do, let's start with print. The description will just be print a string to standard out. Now we want to specify the parameters. So we do at param RDI, and now we want to write a description for it. It'll be the address of the string to print to standard out. Then this just returns the number of bytes outputted into the RAX register. So we do at returns RAX. Then the description will just be the number of bytes outputted. Okay, and then we can actually define the print function. So we do print colon. Now let's enter the print function. So we do push or BP. We do move or BP or SP. This is essentially how you enter a function. Then what we do is we do move or 10 RDI, because that's the argument. Then we do again move R9 RDI this time. Then what we do move ZX or AX byte R9. Okay. Next, what we do is we do move RCX 0x00. Alright. Now we create a label called count null start. Count null start. And in this label, we check if we're at the null byte, because we want to be at the null byte if we want to print to standard out. So we do compare RAX 0x00 to check if we're at the null byte, and if we are, we do jump if equal count null end. However, if we aren't at the null byte, then we want to increment RCX, then we want to increment R9, then we want to do move ZX or AX byte R9. Okay. Next, I'm pretty sure we jump back to the start of this loop, and then we check if we're at the null byte again, and we keep doing this until we are at the null byte, and then we continue to writing the standard out. So we jump to count null start. Now we also do count null end if we are at the null byte though. So we are at the null byte, we do move rax 0x01 because that's the function, the syscall number for syswrite. Then we do move rdi 0x01 because that's the code for standard out. And then what we do is we do move or si or 10 because that's where the string is. And then what we do is we do move rdx or cx. And then we do a syscall. Okay. And then after that, we do pop, RBP, and ret. And these two lines will just exit the procedure. Okay. Now we move on to the exit function. Okay. So the description will just be exits the program. Then we need to specify the parameters. So we have @param RDI again. RDI is just the exit code. And now we can define the exit function. This is a lot simpler than the print function, which took so many lines of code to actually define. Anyways, oh yeah, and over here, I'm pretty sure we need to jump to count null start. We jump to count null start over here. Okay. Next, over here, what we do, we want to exit the program. So we do move rax. Let's actually see the syscall table. Okay, so the syscall for exit is 0x3c. Okay. So we do move rax 0x3c. Then we do a syscall. Okay, and we also don't want that unnecessary line clogging up space. Anyways, moving on. Let's get back to our main.asm file. Over here, what we do is we need to do the data section. So we do section.data. Then we want to define the message, and this will be a bit hard. Okay, so let's open up Chrome again, and I'll squish this over here. Now I can actually go into this ASCII to hex converter. So first we start with 8. So we do hello world because that's what we want to write. Okay, so we have So first, H is 0x48, so we do define, because a string is just an array of characters. And in order to do our array, we just do define byte, and then we keep doing that for each member of the array. So the first member is 0x48, so we define byte 0x48. Next, we have 0x65. Then we have 0x6c. Then we have 0x6c again. Then we have 0x6f. Then we have 0x2c, 6f. Next we have 0x20. Then we have 0x57. 57. Then we have 0x6f. 0x6f. And then we have 0x72. So we do 0x72. Then we do 0x6c. Then finally we do 0x64, defined by 0x64. Okay. Now we just want to terminate the string, and in order to do that, we do define byte 0x, let's see here. Define byte 0x0a, and then we do define byte 0x00, and this just terminates the string. Okay. So I think we're done. Yeah, I think we're done. So we do escape :W to save this. Escape :W to save this. These two are saved. :W to save this too. Now we do back. Now we do bash compile.sh, and there we go. Hello world in x86-64 assembly, compiled with CMake with NASM syntax. I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.